The Dallas Cowboys head to Washington to face their division rival Redskins on Sunday. Dallas a 5.5-point favorite on BETDAQ, 49 the total in this game. Now, Cowboys playing very well right now. They've won 5 of their past 6 games. They're coming off their best performance of the season, a 42-7 win over the Indianapolis Colts last week. Now, that game was in Dallas, but the Cowboys have been playing really well on the road also. They are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 road games. However, the last time these teams met back in Week 8, the Redskins pulled the upset 20-17 in overtime. And the Redskins coming off a nice win of their own. Now, it wasn't quite 42-7, but they were 7.5-point underdogs against Philadelphia in a game the Eagles absolutely had to have, and the Redskins beat them. So, listen, a 5.5-point home dog here. The Redskins might be dangerous in this situation, especially since Dallas doesn't really need this game. Now, there's still a slight chance that the Cowboys could secure a first-round postseason bye, but unless there's some craziness on Sunday, Dallas will be the number 3 seed in the NFC playoffs. As a matter of fact, there was talk that Dallas might rest some starters, especially quarterback Tony Romo, who has been nursing that bad back ever since hurting it against Washington back in Week 8. There was an ESPN report a couple of days ago that said the Dallas front office was, quote, inclined to play their starters on Sunday. That sort of wording would not make me feel real good if I were a Dallas bettor in this situation, and because of that, it's tough for me to get behind the Cowboys here. Look, Washington has a pretty good defense. Top half of the league in total defense, 14th to be exact. They're especially good against the run, 10th against the run, and we know this Dallas offense, especially since Romo's injury, they have been a run-first offense, 3rd in the NFL in rush yards per game. DeMarco Murray leads the league in rushing. So this should work out well for the Washington Redskins, and we saw in Week 8, Washington very good against this Dallas offense, holding them to just 17 points. So listen, I know the Redskins had lost 6 straight games before beating the Eagles last week. I know their situation in general is somewhat disastrous. They're 4-11, starting Robert Griffin III at quarterback again this week, even though Jay Gruden's lack of belief in Robert Griffin is, by this time, public knowledge. Nobody knows if either Gruden or RG3 are going to be with the Skins next year. So a lot of dysfunction in Washington right now. But this season finale, a home game against a Dallas team that could possibly be resting some starters, I think Washington plus 5.5, a decent looking play right here.